Hi, Charlie Madigan here for Lightning Rider Editorial in Evanston. I've been looking into some gun statistics in the wake of the murder of those two kids at the Minneapolis Catholic grade school, and they're pretty significant and important numbers for people to know. In the United States, and this is an estimate based in right now, civilian-owned firearms total 500 million items. The guns per 100 people, 150 guns. That means 1.5 guns for each person. The guns per adult, 1.9 guns. Adults owning at least one, 107 million. That's 32% of the population. Households with guns, 43%. Firearms sold in 2024, 16.17 million. Projected sales this year, 15.5 million. First-time adult buyers between 2020 and 2023, 21 million. And this is the one that's profoundly upsetting to me. AR-15 AR-style rifles. These are military-grade weapons that are for warfare. You're not going to hunt deer with them. You're not going to, maybe you shoot targets with them, I don't know, but they're unlikely for use on anything but other people in warfare. AR-15 style rifles, there are 24 million of them in the United States. Now, I want to make clear, I am not implying that people who have guns are going to go out and start shooting people up. Most gun owners are very responsible. They're trained. They know how to use their firearms. They have purposes for them: hunting, sport shooting, any number of other kind of things that don't involve assaults on other human beings, and of course self-defense. People are worried in this country that they're going to be attacked or assaulted in their homes, burglarized or whatever, and so they keep firearms to sort of deter that, or to shoot anyone who comes in. That's not a very comforting thought if you're just happen to walk into your house at the wrong time of the night, but it's a reality. The question is, how did this person who was so troubled get her hands on so many firearms and so many rounds of ammunition that she could unload on the kids in that school almost at random? And if she had gotten in the back door at the school, or at the church, I'm sorry, or the front door at the church, God literally only knows what she would have been able to do. We've been talking about gun control and gun rights and who should have a gun and who shouldn't have a gun for as long as I worked as a reporter, and that was 40 years in a lot of different places, and as long as I've been alive, basically, and I'm 76, so I'm no youngster. But the fact of it is, we still haven't resolved this problem, and we need to figure out some way to at least keep weapons out of the hands of people who are going to use them because they're mentally troubled. This person's motivation, as best the cops can tell, was that she wanted to be remembered. She wanted to be memorialized in books and movies or whatever. And she had read a lot of information about previous serial killers and shooters and thought that she wanted to join that sort of army of really troubled people. Why? I don't know. You know, some people never get enough attention. Some people have mental health problems that demand some kind of action, but we have to do better at this. If you know somebody who's troubled, if you heard of somebody who's troubled, don't let it pass. Try to figure out a way to help. Don't jeopardize yourself. Really, it's not a wise thing to try to inject yourself in a violent situation. But do what you can. Maybe support local mental health causes. Maybe support state mental health programs and urge our legislators to do more to address these kinds of issues. I think that we're going to see more of this in the future, and I'm really heartbroken about that, but we have enough of a history in America to know that these things are not new. This is Charlie Madigan for Lightning Rider in Evanston.